Hi guys, AzureAce here and welcome to my 50 subscriber special Q&A. I've been wanting to record this for a long time, ever since I announced that I was doing a 50 subscriber Q&A, but I've got questions from YouTube and questions from KH13, which is a Kingdom Hearts forum site. I couldn't get any from Facebook or Twitter because no one sent me any on Facebook or Twitter, so I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to start with the KH13 questions and then I'm going to move on to YouTube and answer your guys' questions. So first of all, we have a question from Zam to WTMC Trekkie. I am 99% positive that I absolutely butchered that name, but I'm sorry if I butcher anyone's names in this video. His question is, how confident do you feel about being able to reach 100 subs? Do you think you would be able to do so before the end of 2016? Well, that is what I'm aiming to do. Right now, as of the recording of this video, I am standing at 55 subscribers, which, thanks so much again guys, honestly means so much to me that even just such a small number like 55 people would just like to invest time into watching what I do. It really means the world to me, so thank you guys. But honestly, I don't know. I mean, I've been kind of sidetracked quite a lot lately. If you haven't seen, I haven't put many videos out. Last week I put out my Dragon Ball Super episode 44 review, and I put out the first episode of Kingdom Hearts Lore 101. And I've just been bogged down with personal things. I have to study for an exam that's coming up in 2 days. I've started going to work now, so I've had that to deal with as well. So I haven't really had much time, but I'm going to try and get into a consistent flow of doing content. And hopefully, before 2016 ends, I will reach 100 subscribers. So I hope you guys can keep on with that. So the next question comes from Stephen Drake, Steventus. If you could decide who was the main character in the next season of Dragon Ball, would you still want Goku? If not, who would you pick and why? Well, I mean, Dragon Ball, in essence, Dragon Ball is the Goku show. I mean, he's always going to be the main character, unless there's like some sort of side story. But even in the side stories like Yo-Son Goku and Friends, he's the main character, even though it's basically, you know, Kid Trunks and Goten fighting Abo and Kado, and then they fuse, and then they fight Abo-Kado, but he's still the main character of side stories, and pretty much the main character of the games as well. I mean, we have Trunks in Xenoverse, but Goku is still a big part, but basically Goku was still there in the end to beat Demigra, so he's going to be the main character. But if I wanted to pick someone to be a main character for the next season of Dragon Ball, even though Dragon Ball Super is most likely going to go over 100 episodes, but right now it's greenlit for 72, but if I had to pick personally, I would pick Vegeta. I love Vegeta. I like him more than Goku. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big Vegeta fanboy, although, I mean, I will, you know, say when something should be Goku and things like that, but I like Vegeta more than Goku, so I would honestly like to see a Vegeta and Jaco kind of side stories, spin-off series. That would be absolutely hilarious, but there's your answer to that. The next question comes from Shimmy, top 10 fictional characters. Oh my god, right, I'm going to try just list them off as they come to my head. I might not be able to get 10, but I'm going to try to keep it one per series, so this is in no particular order. Yato from Noragami, Vegeta from Dragon Ball, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, Ash from Pokemon, Jesus, this is hard, Yang Xiaolong from Ruby, man, this is difficult, Simone from Gurren Lagann. I've never had this much trouble trying to think before my life. Oh, Izuku Midoriya from Boku no Hero Academia, or My Hero Academia. I had to just kind of stop there and pull up my anime list so I can just kind of get characters in my head. But, let's see, Spyro, Crash, Ratchet and Clank most definitely. I think that's 10 now, but I think I'll give a couple more. Let's see now, Rieko Matoi from Kill la Kill. I love Kill la Kill, it's such a good anime. Probably Yuna Kami as well from Persona 4, so that should be 10. I probably gave more, but that's your answer to that. Thanks for the question. Aqua7KH asks, where is Azure Spade? Haha, I see what you're doing there. AzureAce, you know, playing cards have, you know, ace, hearts, spades. I like the little joke there at Aqua. Hicks asks, what Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key medal do you want Square to create? Well, actually, I don't play Unchained Key anymore. I did play it for the first 3 weeks, I would say, of, you know, it came out, but I got really bored. It was really repetitive. But if I honestly wanted to see one, I would love for them to put in a young Xehanort reverse medal, because to my knowledge, I don't think there's a reverse medal for young Xehanort in the Japanese version. So I would love to see a young Xehanort medal put in. He's easily my favourite villain from Kingdom Hearts ever since he was introduced in, or fleshed out in Dream Drop Distance, because, you know, he was introduced first as a secret boss in Birth by Sleep Final Mix. But yeah, young Xehanort, I would love to see a medal of him. And that answers your question. A Square asks, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? Well, it's a really it's a really long story, but essentially if you know me personally, you'll know I do suffer from depression, I do suffer from anxiety. My first initial intent for making this YouTube channel was a way to kind of cope with all this and just, you know, use it as an outlet to express myself and express my creativity. But as I actually started gaining, you know, just a little bit of support that I have, I really wanted to turn my channel into, you know, a community known as I call the Azure Army. Just for, you know, talking about Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, Pokemon. You know, I have a Persona 5 video. You know, just talk about whatever I cover in the videos. Just, you know, have a thoughtful or you know, really nice discussion about it. I don't want any toxicity on my channel. I've already had someone come on and hate on my channel and I smashed him with a banhammer, so I really don't like the toxicity. I like thought out, I like logical discussions about things. Just plain hating, I don't want that on the channel, but that is really my main intent for the channel, so I hope that answers your question. Destroy212 asks, favourite game to play and why? That's a good question. There's a lot of games I really like to play. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is my go-to game when I'm really bored and I just need something to do. But actually right now, I'm personally going through Persona 4 again, and I've been playing that for a long time. I think right now I'm at 50 hours and I have just beaten Shadow Naoto, so I'm waiting on the next part of the game, which I already know what it is because I've played the game before, but I'm waiting on that now. And, you know, there's so many games I just love to play, you know, things from my childhood like Ratchet & Clank 3 and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, just to name a couple. But yeah, really, there's not really any one single game that I love to play overall, but yeah, that answers the question. So that is everything for the Kingdom Hearts 13 questions, and now I'll be moving over to the YouTube questions. And we are here with the YouTube questions. The first question comes from BAM Fighter. Amazing job, dude. You're gonna get 100 soon, man. Thank you. What is your least favourite part of DBZ? But he actually clarifies and says, least favourite saga / arc of DBZ, and what is what I meant. So, right. My least favourite is surprisingly the Boo Saga. Now, the reason for this is a thing that another YouTuber called Halcyon, he's going to have a link in the description below, he brought up a fact that he was talking about Dragon Ball Super, and it's the fact that it doesn't have any organic storytelling. Now, if you don't know what organic storytelling is, what it is it basically means the way the story flows, you know, there's one thing cause another thing to happen, which causes another thing to happen. Because, you know, Raditz came to Earth, and because Vegeta and Nappa heard his scouter, that then caused them to come to Earth, which caused the Z Fighters to go to Namek to get the Dragon Balls, which then led into the Cell Saga, which even then relates way back to Dragon Ball, with Dr. Gero, who was a scientist for the Red Ribbon Army, which is a part of Dragon Ball. So I mean, they all bleed into each other. It then goes into Dragon Ball Super. Now, Dragon Ball Super really has no organic storytelling. I know I'm really getting off topic from the question, but it really doesn't. I mean, fair enough, Beerus had this vision of the Super Saiyan God, but where does Frieza come into this? Where does the Champa tournament come into this? I mean, where does the future Trunks arc come into this? Really, Dragon Ball Super has no organic storytelling, and that is one of the parts of Dragon Ball Super that I really don't like. But for the most part, yeah, the Majin Buu arc, it really means it comes out of nowhere. I mean, Majin Buu was, you know, conveniently sleeping on Earth. But yeah, Majin Buu arc. Other than that, I mean, the introduction of Super Saiyan 3 in the Majin Buu arc, the introduction of Fusion, the introduction of Vegito, Gotenks, characters like that. But yeah, Majin Buu saga. I'm sorry I'm not giving the most detailed and the most kind of concise way of answering these questions. I'm just trying to go through them quickly so the video isn't too long. But thanks for the question, Bam. The next question comes from David Timmer. Congratulations, man. Thank you very much. For my question, do you think Riku should be Kairi's teacher for the reasons of being able to play as her, and give Riku and Kairi some time to interact and help flesh her out? Well, actually, it's funny that you mention that. I would like to see Kairi be, you know, a badass in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's about time she doesn't be the damsel in distress. We saw a little bit in Kingdom Hearts 2. She killed, I think it was either 2 or 3 shadows, but she definitely has the potential. I mean, she has the will of Aqua. Well, not really the will of Aqua. Let me just clarify, not the actual will of Aqua, but you know, she was blessed by Aqua and she took the inheritance by accident from Aqua. But really, I would love to see Kairi and Lee train off as both Keyblade wielders and try to become masters of the Keyblade. But I would like to see Riku and Mickey go off on their own adventure to find Aqua in the Realm of Darkness. And I would like to see, as a playable character, as like a kind of tutorial level, I'd like to be able to play as young Xehanort or young Ericus. I'm pretty sure a lot of the community would absolutely love that. But apparently, I can't remember if this is just a rumour or if this is actually confirmed, but 0.2 was supposedly taken off of the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3 to put in 2.8. So maybe they do have more characters to be playable planned for Kingdom Hearts 3, but as we know, Sora, Donald and Goofy are going to be the main focus as a playable aspect for Kingdom Hearts 3. Thanks for the question, I hope that answers it. Frozen Particle asks, congratulations on 50 subscribers, thank you so much. You'll double that easily, I'm sure. Yeah, come on. Maybe not, let's just wait and see. Anyway, my question consists of who inspired you to actually make videos and how long do you plan on making them? Love the content, bro, thank you. But how long do I tend to make videos? First of all, I intend to make them for as long as I enjoy making videos, and do not worry, I absolutely love making videos right now. I enjoy it so much. It's so satisfying to see just 1 like or 2 likes or a comment or a share or something like that on a video. Seeing that just makes my day 1,000 times better. But who inspired me to do YouTube? First of all, I would have said Markiplier, because I really love his personality and I really love I mean, he does just, you know, gaming videos, let's play videos, but he does them in a way that lets his kind of personality flourish, and he does a lot for the community as well. He does give away to things like charity and things like that. But if we're talking from the side of Dragon Ball, people like Geekdom 101, Dragon Ball Nation, you know, Rhyme Style, yourself, people like that do inspire, you know, I take a lot of inspiration from people like that, and they give me a lot of, you know, hope that one day I can collab with one of these guys and get my own opinion into the ring, if you like. Sen Sithrarin asks, what changes do you want to happen in Xenoverse 2? It's funny that you mention that. I'm actually working on a video right now which is my top 10 characters I want to see in Xenoverse 2, but changes in the terms of gameplay, it's kind of obvious. Not much is going to change for gameplay wise for Xenoverse 2. It's kind of obvious that it's going to be the same sort of skeleton structure for Xenoverse 2, but I would like to see cancelling of grabs. I would love to see beam struggles, but it's unlikely that's going to happen because it's in such a real-time environment. I would like, and on that note, I would like to see destructible environment. You know, you would use, say, like a Kamehameha and fire that into the ground. It would create a crater for like 2 seconds, and the crater would just disappear and the ground would reform, which was kind of stupid. I mean, Budokai Tenkaichi and Budokai games, you know, they had a lot of great looking destruction in them, and they were from the PS2 era, so I don't see why they couldn't do it on the PS4, considering how much more times of power they have on the PS4. I would also like to see a lot more customization on the characters. Maybe they could, you know, bring in more customization options that could come from, you know, Dragon Ball Online or Dragon Ball Heroes. But yeah, that is really the main changes I would like to see happen in Xenoverse 2. Chelsea asks, congratulations on gaining 50 subs. Thank you, it's a really great achievement and I hope you end up gaining even more in the future. Keep having fun doing videos. Thank you very much. Question, why did you choose the name AzureAce? Sorry for the simple question, I can't really think of anything else to ask. That is quite alright, Chelsea. I chose the name AzureAce because I think when I came up with the name, it was around the time Resurrection F was released, the movie version of Resurrection F, and I really kind of, don't know why, but I really loved the blue hair for Super Saiyan Blue, and I think I got the Azure part from that blue, just loving that blue hair, and I think I just chose Ace because I really wanted to have a kind of alliterated name, you know, AzureAce, AA, and I just thought it kind of sounded really cool at the time, so hopefully that answers the question. But yeah, it was a combination of wanting an alliterated, you know, memorable name as well as just loving the look of Super Saiyan Blue. Let's see, is there any more questions? No, there's no more questions. That was the last question of this Q&A. So, nevertheless, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, share this amongst your friends, and subscribe to join the Azure Army today. Thank you so much for leaving the questions for this Q&A, and thank you yet again for 50 subscribers, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.